Greetings everyone, and Grade here with another Age of Mythology Replay. It's on the north side as the blue Fuxi. We have Moose Thief. It's on the south side as the red Thor. We got InsertFeedHere. I have Thor selected there because some other reason, even though I rebound my hotkeys to make the cameras move around, the Chinese faction just does not want to listen to my rebind hotkey, so I'll still try to click on the invisible buttons. Either way, when it comes to relics on the map, we do have the... I'm trying to have trouble clicking on it. We got the blue crystal shard, which does go ahead and increase wood and gold gathering rate. Over here, we do have Rhea's crown. Does give town center and villager centers cost less, 10% less, and do provide slight favor generation. Over here, we got the Ankh of Ra. Provides more favor generation, 0.05, so even greater. And Tail of Cerberus makes all your myth units special attacks more often. We do now have, of course, it's the early eco phase, so let's fast forward a little bit. We do have the initial God of Power has been summoned for blue. The Peach Blossom Spring. Dark Location will create a Peach Blossom Spring whose resource stockpile grows over time. That would be this right here. You see it's generating 2 food per second. And the resources are gathered pretty quick, but when the stockpile stops growing, once villagers starts gathering from it. So it's like the Age of Empires 3 Crates of Strongbird, the Swedish food fish crates, which that's based off of fermenting fish as a way of food preservation. And it didn't interrupt the movement there of that Kafu, or however to pronounce it. Temple now being built now. And Blue's age up is now started. We do have the Zuinu. We have access to Quan. Of course, all the Chinese civilizations. Don't know all the quirks just yet. This one says it is Wisdom of Military Strategy. Focus on healing and army production. So he may be I'm a bit aggressive, and my apologies, I'm going to adjust my microphone a little bit. Those heading up north, trying to collect some local delicious deer. Dwarves, yep, they probably should build ox cart before they start collecting from any other resources. More Kafu being deployed in the field. Red's going for some Purseers. And Red's being picked up by the Pioneers, non-German Pioneers. There's the Quillen. The Quillen is a mythic unit. He heals nearby units, good against human soldiers and other myth units. Offer 12 damage, relative facility attack speed, slight range, good multiplier versus myth units, usually if they're ×2 at this age. And also very fast, so looks like they're most similar to Valkyries if I would hazard a guess. $12 damage and relatively slow attack speeds, not too significantly great. And this will give for a little bit extra favor generation. The Ankh of Ra may have been cleaned up by blue. Yes, it was. That's even more favor generation. Colin moving over there. We do have now the Pioneer Push 4 trying to pick up this relic, the Crystal Shard. Which, get that did again. The faster wood and gold collection rate by 5%. Something small, something very permanent and nice to have. Each Blossom Spring is probably a good thing to collect from. Once all other food sources you realistically can grab is not available. Last resort food before transition to farms. Got the Pioneer Portrait 4. Hits her onto the Herseer. It now does 7.7 at a slow attack speed. Sky Lantern does go down. We do have more Herseers here and the initial Berserk. And more additional Berserks.
Tilbuin.
We do have multiple throwing axes and push way forward. Imperial Academy now being established. Piggy going on down. These pigs are not yet fattened up all the way.
Skipan.
Got a good number of berserks and her series push way forward. Berserk push way forward. Gets stoned to death by the Kafu. Red trying to interrupt. Doesn't cancel the town center building. So that does get destroyed. Blue's also pretty close to the next age. Here's the Quillen. I'm not sure what ability that was. It may have been a healing ability. Do now have the watchtower upgrade. Looks like whatever attack it has more greater than one range, that's for sure. Red's now trying to pull out forward longhouse. There's age 3 by blue. Didn't realize it's also already an 8 research. It has a good amount of research stockpiled up. Does have access to the forest protection. Does utilize it on the temple here. Quillen's already going down, so does the Tau. This little bit of health regen is going to be very useful. Does knock around some of those units. More pioneers being established now. Nice little snare. Blue's myth unit does go down. Looks like both of them have.
Tilbuin.
Try to establish another longhouse here. It still has this god power here. Vanish. Groups friendly units make them invisible a short amount of time. Attacking will reveal their position. Not really something you can use at the moment though. Nice little snare there. Now the fortress is now completed. Another one of these Tau's been pulling field, has great crush damage, so it's a good siege unit. Berserks and throwing axemen being pulled up by red. These pioneers, are they classified as hero or hero rank and ranged soldier? Ranged hero suggests to me that it will receive anti-ranged attack damage. Healing spring salvage here, that's not a bad thing. Trying to go for forward towns here. These guys are all pretty wounded, so it's probably the best time to pull out healing spring. Has access to flaming weapons. And going for our Dwarven breastplate now. But it's there on the Tau. Backing off a little bit there. Got the hill fort. Going on some of the medium Huskarls counter range units. Got a Nizha there. Maybe some battery rams wouldn't be half bad. Yep, battery rams now queued on up. Blue's actually now clicking up for this cherry blossom. Set the coin. So it's going to quickly collect that up. Right now they're collecting a rate of 1.31, slightly faster than normal. This coin deposit has been cleaned up. Maybe we could try going for this one over here. Red's trying to claim this one. Force under fire. Got these amount of production structures here. Great Hall has been interrupted. There goes the hill fort. That's a Battleborn now point of view. Being focused on by those pioneers. Something is almost like battery ram hitting down that watchtower. Got the troll here as well. That may be the free one he got from originally. Ryan's Sunfire Sport. Mythology went down for blue. We got the spider rams knocking down the fortress. Cherry Blossom has been cleaned on up. Blue's trying to repair up this fortress in combat as well. Not so great. Red does have almost twice the number of villagers. And Red's starting to fall back a little bit there. Took a little bit of damage. Just falling back to the sprint, get healed on up. Wouldn't be half bad. This force would disintegrate pretty quickly without it.
Hver þar?
Mark is being salvaged there for some odd reason. Guess he needed one. Another hill fort. Hill fort being built there. He needs some more battery rams. Those battery rams have been doing quite well.
Tilbúin.
Heavy infantry now being researched by Red. Blue's going for boiling oil. Got now heavy infantry deployed by Red, heavy berserks here in good numbers. We do have more heroes being summoned. The Sage, offer a bit of divine and regular damage. Additional research by Blue. It is Hooves of the Wind. Improve makes their cavalry move faster and make them less vulnerable to hack damage. We got Reincarnation. Reincarnation follows or spawning new human soldiers each time a number of them has died. I don't know the exact conversion rate. Some looks like 1 for 5. Another hill fort being salvaged here. Blue's having trouble finding some military force field, needs some anti-infantry. And looks like the portable ram is on fire. Probably should treat the wood. And the snare effect from that temple should subside now. No longer additional cast from it. Battery ram's now going to hit the fortress there. Red's pushing forward a decent amount of force. We got also flame weapons now active there. That may have been the flame effect, may have been from that. Either way, Blue does back the game now. That's Great saying thank you for watching, and on the next replay.